Welcome back. And check out this view behind me. And if you haven't guessed it yet, I am up on a little balcony. Obviously, it's not at all finished. Of course, there's Reed.
He's a hot.
But look at this. It's a nice little area just to come out, enjoy nature for a minute before going back inside to the chaos. As you can see, they've got siding up, they've got new soffits, they've got new fascia up. They're working on getting it primed. We're gonna go pick out paint colors in here in a little bit so we know what we're gonna do for the outside. For the most part, the fascia is gonna be black. The brick, hopefully we're still gonna be able to get to paint it black. And this siding and the soffit, we're still hoping for a natural cedar color, but we're gonna see what we can find. All right, so we'll come in here to the loft area. So here is the view from the loft. Of course, there's a lot of scaffolding in the way right now, so you can't really see. The guys have this set up so they can more easily do the taping and the drywall work and ultimately painting of the ceiling after we pick out the colors. Still have to pick the colors out for that, but I'll be able to have my stuff up here, have a desk set up kind of in this area here. I'll be able to have a nice little view out the windows, and it's gonna be pretty nice. So I'm gonna hop down off of this loft real quick and give you a tour of the rest of the progress. And okay, now that we're down from the loft, let's take a look and see what else is going on. So as you can see, we've got scaffolding up, as I showed you from the top-down video, so the guys can get to the ceiling and do all the drywall work and the taping, the texturing, the painting. So that's kind of what's going on now. But let's move on into the new hallway. So you can see now, we've got the front door, and they'll have a hall closet here. We've got some drywall up in it so you can see, just exactly what the size of this is going to be. We've got our hallway now. Moving on through. And there you can see they've got some stuff taped off and are getting ready for paint. Up into Reader, it looks like they left the attic light on. Cool. But here is this bedroom. They haven't scraped the popcorn ceiling off yet. I know they will. You can see kind of how his closet's going to be. It looks like it's got some stuff in it now, but they've got it all sealed off and taped off and ready for paint and texture, or texture and paint, rather. So you can see now what was the old laundry room has now been sealed off from the hallway. And we've got the new entrance cut open and ready, and this is where the secret entrance will be, through cabinets. And you can see they've got, we're reinforcing inside, kind of get it sort of like a storm shelter or something, just a little bit more secure. And so it'll kind of double as a mini safe room of sorts, but it's going to be our pantry. So we'll have countertops, and we'll have upper and lower cabs, and we'll have some specialized storage for larger things such as a crock pot, such as the stand mixer, Instapot, all the other things that we've got that, just need kind of their own little home to go in. But you can also see we've got drywall up along that's getting ready for paint, and or the brick that we put on the wall in here. And kind of a last second decision, since we've got the fridge right here and the water line, I decided to go ahead and request a pot filler, because we're gonna have our cooktop right here next to the fridge, and I just thought they'd be a nice little touch to have, one of those higher end features that not a lot of homes have, but since it was so easy in this process to do, we went ahead and went for it. Here we've got, you can see the tray ceiling in here, that we're going to have a couple of, again, not real sure if we're going to have pendant lights, if we're going to have a pot filler, or what's going to go on there, but we've got the access for it. Like I said, they're getting ready to paint a lot of this area. I don't know yet what we're doing with this chair rail. I don't know if it's going to stay, if they're going to take it all down, if they're going to do something different. I don't know that we've gotten that far yet, but now this is going to be the entry to the master. They're going to give us a nice little light above. And this that's open into the master closet right now is not going to be open like this. It will be, as I've discussed before, it'll be like a bookcase or some other treatment on the wall to disguise the fact that it's a door into the closet. So it'll be more of a secret entry. which will be kind of neat. And then we'll have on the other side, that opposite that entry is the entry into the master. And you can see they've got some new sheetrock up on here. Still working on deleting this fireplace and getting it turned around. I think that's probably coming up next week or so. They've been working in the bathroom with new framing and stuff, so it's kind of hard to get much further in here, but they've got the ceiling drywalled, hadn't taped it yet. So what we're going to try to do, and I'll see if I can get some pictures kind of posted somewhere in here as I'm talking to kind of discuss, sort of tell you what we're looking to do. But we're going to have in this top and inner tray a nice dark wallpaper, and then maybe black walls with white trim. We've seen some examples that we kind of like that I'll post in here. And then we're going to carry the black theme into both the closet and the bathroom. So the cabinets and the shelving in the closet will be black. The walls will be white. The ceiling will be white. But in this tray, you can see, check this out. We've got kind of the same double tray action in this closet that we do in the master ceiling. And we're going to do the same thing here. In that center tray part right there, we're going to have the same wallpaper that we have in the master ceiling. We're going to have it here. And we're going to do the rest of the wall. We might do the walls in black here. I don't know yet. I'm not sure. We're kind of still kicking that around. But we'll see how it goes. And then again, I can't really get too far in here because they are definitely working on this area now. But kind of the same feature in here with black lower cabinets. I think we'll do a white countertop. And again, I'll try to throw in a picture of inspiration in here so you can kind of see what we're going for. So we'll have I may not have a mirror, I may just have a window. I think we'll have a corner vanity style mirror and whatnot else for usage, and mirrors on this side and better lighting. But for the walls in here, we're going to stick with the same white that we do in the rest of the house. Ceiling as well will be that same white. The trim will be the same white trim that we have everywhere else. But then this wall, you can kind of see they're framing up the shower, this new shower, and we're only going to have a 6.5 foot wall on this part of it to separate the shower. On this wall, this accent wall, is going to be the same wallpaper that we have in the ceiling, the master, and in the closet to kind of tie the three spaces together. So hopefully it comes out as nice as I'm envisioning in my head. I'm sure it'll be nice. I know our builder wouldn't let us do something that's going to turn out bad because his name's on it. So, it'll be nice, but we'll see how that goes as things get further on. It looks like we've got, look at this, they've got the systems ready for the washer and dryer units. That's fantastic. So you can see hot and cold, even though we don't don't necessarily need hot water in there, but we're going to have it. Mainly because of that system that I'm using for aqueous ozone generation. It doesn't need hot water, so we'll have the hot water in case we need to run a regular load without it, but for the most part, we're not going to use hot water there. Let's see what this looks like on the other side, actually. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We're going to have a spot for two units, two all-in-one units. That is going to be so helpful when it comes to washing all the laundry. Normally 8 loads a week, it seems, maybe more. To have 2 machines where I can run them simultaneously is going to be a game changer. And I will let you know how those machines end up working. You can see they've got the pocket door frame built. I was hoping they were going to go with a cavity slider. I don't know if they did. It doesn't look like they did. So those must have been super expensive, I guess. I don't know. I hope this thing will hold up like a cavity slider would, but we will find out, and I will let you guys know. So what we're going to do in the shower, and I will post as many pictures as I can find that are going to be similar. Dark charcoal black flooring, dark charcoal black tile up the side. We're going to have along one wall, maybe along this freestanding wall, we'll have a niche area for, shampoos and conditioners and body washes and all manner of items to get clean in the shower. Just an area. Hopefully we're going to have it LED lit, and inside the backsplash for this little niche area, looking for like a dark ruby red tile or something else like that. If we can't find what we like, we'll end up going with maybe a lighter black just to offset have a little bit of contrast between the rest of it. And we're looking for like a black faucet, shower handle, and shower head combination. Again, I'll post a picture of the type that I'm looking for. That's probably in a different color, but we'll find the color we need, and that'll be that. We're not gonna have a door here. We're gonna have, I guess, above here. I kind of hope we'd have it more here, but that's okay. Kind of a heated drying element to help the room kind of stay warm, since we're not gonna have the most enclosed shower, so it may get cooler when the water gets turned off. But we'll have some heat produced, so it'll be all right when we want it. And of course, we don't have to turn it on when we don't want it. So they've scraped popcorn off the ceiling in the hallway. They've scraped popcorn off the ceiling in this bedroom and this bathroom. And they've got looks like they've got the wallpaper off of here as well. So we're getting ready to, don't mind that guy. So we are getting ready to do some work in these other bathrooms and bedrooms, but the work in here is going to be mainly limited to paint, texture paint. We're going to do some accent walls that have, I think we're still going to try to do an accent wall of wallpaper, and looks like new can lights, maybe a new fan. That's about all that the bedrooms and the other bathrooms are going to get, because we're focusing most of the work and the effort on the master suite, the kitchen, and the living and dining area. So it looks like this bedroom also, they've scraped the ceiling. They have got all of the wallpaper pulled off. They've got this ceiling scraped. So it looks like the only ceiling they have left to scrape is in the front room, which is Reed's room. You can see this good sized closet. Now it looks like I hope they come back in here and scrape in this closet. Let me check the rest of these closets. Looks like they've been scraped in here. Looks like we still have a bulkhead for the old HVAC system that maybe we can get rid of. Maybe more of a hassle at this point. So I'll have to touch base with Chris on that. Can't go in there to check. I've already sealed that door off. Still have popcorn in the garage. So I'm guessing, let's see, popcorn, yep. So the closets still have popcorn ceilings, and I wonder if we can get rid of all of this bulkhead. I feel like this is all part of the old HVAC system that's been replaced, all of this old bulkhead in the lower hanging areas. And I feel like that's unnecessary now. Lots going on there. This place is really going to start looking different soon once we start getting paint on the walls, once we start getting fixtures and more of the trim stuff done. This place has already been transformed, but it is going to be transformed even more whenever we get all that stuff done. We've got a draw inspection coming up this week on Tuesday, so we can get a new fresh bucket of funding to get some more work done. I know we've been kind of working out ahead of the budget a little bit, just because if you've ever done anything like this, you understand halting progress can sometimes be more expensive than just carrying on. So that's kind of where we are. But if you like it, let me know. Drop a comment, drop a like, share it around, let everyone else know. Again, still looking for as many ideas as I can get, for as many suggestions. We're still fairly early on with some things. We can still pick and choose, like flooring, paint, texture, other things, toward the finish out. I think most all, if not all, the demolition has been done. I think all the new framing has been done. So now we're just getting into that home stretch of rebuilding the areas that we reframed, getting new paint, getting all the texture, the finer things done, and then we're off to the races with that. So I'll catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in. See ya. So we've got a little bit of updating on the outside as well. We had the, I don't know if I ever got into it before, but above the garage door, the overhead door, the brick veneer had cracked, primarily due to the undersized header used when the home was built above the overhead door. Not enough support, so the weight of the brick ultimately compromised the header, and because of that, the brick cracked. And instead of replacing all of that, because there's a lot of brick on this side anyways, we decided to change it out. So we're going to have a little bit more of the wood siding, so that'll be a different color than the brick to kind of break up all the black. Hopefully that we are still going to have, not real sure yet. And you'll also see that the garage door is here. The overhead door totally failed. Collapsed on one side. It was pretty well past it, so we're going to have to go with a new door. Wasn't really planning on that, but you know, that is just how it goes. And while I've got you on the outside, we can go take a look at the new area by the front door, because we've got some updates there too. So you can kind of see we've got siding up there, we've got the siding up there, and then they've got this area in here by the front door. They've got the siding all in, and they've got the kind of the same material up here on the ceiling area. We've got, I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do to cover up this post, but they'll do that at some point. We're going to have areas for lighting. And God, you know what? This used to be the entrance to the house right there. Now it's here. So, and as I've discussed before, we're going to have a different door, of course, with a side light, hopefully, and that'll be coming soon.